Hey guys, Spray here, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. It's been a minute, that's for damn sure. Joined here with local resident Sheep, who's clearly been missing me. Jesus, relax, dude. Christ almighty. So yeah, we are back for another installment of this series. I have, quite frankly, really missed it. And I'm really glad to be back. For the most part, I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, I'm expecting this episode to be a little more drawn out, a bit longer than usual, because I feel like it's owed to you guys for not having a upload in, say, about a month. And without notice, I've usually kept updating on if, let's say, uploads are going to be a bit late, because I've had some uploads where usually my schedule planning is usually to get stuff done by Friday around, let's say, I'd say around, what is like 8 a.m. British time, so basically everyone can watch it, but it hasn't really been, of course. So yeah, this one was a bit of a longer hiatus, and I feel like it was necessary, and I've even got my phone over here with some bullet points to really explain where I've been for the last few things, because boy, a lot has happened. A lot has happened through October and November, and I always have this bad feeling about November every single year, where I know something bad is gonna like happen to me in some sort of sense, where it's either my grades are gonna start slipping, or I'm just gonna mentally feel unwell, and well, that is one of my points that I've been sheerly stressed. Ha. Sheerly stressed. Did you get it? It's funny. I think it's funny. Haha. Laugh. Anyway. So I've been going through the ringer, is what I'm trying to say here, and it's not like oh, poor me, I got screwed over. It's been a lot of things. Mainly studies. Before this, it was decently manageable to the point where I could still make videos for you guys every single week and not have to really worry about if I could get stuff done on time. Where now, I mean, it's now the start of the school year, and I can definitely assure you that the tempo of everything has definitely risen since September, and I think that's only to be expected. September usually really reels you in for the rest of the course. And as most have told prior, it's that middle school is the hardest part of school, or not middle school. For us, it counts as high school. So if I do say middle school at times, be aware I'm 18 years old and I'm not in a middle school. I am in high school by technicality. I'm a senior, and yeah, it's only. For most of going through this school, I've been at the school for about 4 years, coming up to 4 years now, and it never really seemed hard to me in terms of homework. And luckily, I would like to say that I'm a person who likes to listen a lot, who is usually understanding. So in terms of trying to understand the material that's given to me in class, I've never really had an issue with, because my listening skills have been decently advanced to the point where I could turn my brain off for about 5 minutes and I'd still be able to read back to you what you said about 20 minutes ago. So I never really had issue with it. Even when I wouldn't do my homework at times, I would be able to do it last minute without any hitch. But now I physically cannot afford to do that, which shocker to absolutely nobody. Because now the tempo is absolutely risen to no avail. It's not just my in-depth courses, which I have 3. I study English, I study social studies, and biology. None of which I really want to do, if I'm being brutally honest. But they're necessary, and the workload that each gives. I will say English is the one that gives you easily the least amount of what's it called? I suppose pressure. I mean, partially because my English is already decently good, and I'd say I probably know English better than Latvian in terms of vocab. I will say, in terms of the grammar side of it, I will say that I think I'm better in Latvian, because I just know how the punctuation works, how all the commas work, the apostrophes. But in English, I it's kind of like a freestyle language. I don't know. It's one where it's just very expressive. There's so many words you could think of, and a simple workbook exercise that's 2 pages long isn't really gonna, do me in too much. I could still do that 20 minutes before the lesson starts. So, I mean, I don't do that. I do it at times where I physically do not want to. But, sugarcane. Actually, that reminds me, there are 2 more achievements that I have to do in beta, because there's not too many achievements. I will show you now. I've done basically most of them. I assume this is what counts as achievements, although it is weird because there's like barely no mining ones, and the last ones I have left is to bake some bread and make a cake. So I just got sugarcane, even though I do have some at home, so I had to make sure of that. But yeah, no, English never gave me too much of a workload. It's social studies and biology. Biology still is kind of acceptable because it's basically pages in biology. But biology in itself is really, really intensive, where you just need to be hyper focused, or else you're just not gonna understand how some things work. It's just a lot of memorization with biology. With social studies, it's the same, but you also have to write argumented essays. You have to write I don't know what they're called, and referrals. I have no idea what they're called in English, but a lot of papers and a lot of tests. There's also, on top of that, activities that you have to do. You have to do group projects, which last the entire year. It's kind of like imagine like a science fair, but instead of a science fair, it's like actually important. Okay, maybe that's a bit rude, but that's how I see it, where it's important and you spend your entire year working on it, basically. I furnished my house? I've been gone for that long that I don't even remember properly furnishing my house. That is quite something. Okay. We got a bit of sugarcane. What are we missing? Do I have an egg? I do not have an egg. Okay, we'll get a chicken. The chicken has to be somewhere. We'll have to... Oh, there's one. Surely he's gonna... Yeah, we'll be fine with Mr. Chicken over here. Meanwhile, all my crops have been trampled on the way. I guess I can replant that, and then I'll make a bridge for this episode. That's the goal. I'll make a bridge to the other land so I don't have to keep on swimming or going across. It's getting a little tiresome, if you will. But yeah, no, we have to do a group project, and it's very extensive, where you it could range in so many fields. It can be an analysis. I did not know I could do that. Wait. Oh wait, what? Okay, no, I just trampled it. I thought I could right click like sugarcane, and I almost blew my mind, but you don't have to do so. So that was unfortunate. Can you like? Yeah, sure, whatever that means. I'd have to do a group project where that is it, like, making like a fundraiser, or like I said, analysis of some sort of thing, and how we can help hierarchy basically do their job properly. It's in many different realms. It could stretch in many different ways. And yeah, social studies definitely is the one that's the most intense. I will be the first to say that out of the 3 subjects that I've chosen. So that is one, mainly studies, and the demand for it. It's not just studying, obviously. I mean, band isn't too resource dependent. You go there for about an hour, and I mean, you just basically remember that you should do it. That's all you really need to do, on the most part. Yeah, no. The group projects are the most important, especially we have not just one for social studies. I mean, you can combine the 2, but there's also a project that you have to do separately to pass high school, which is just like a full-blown project. Right now, I am me and one of my friends or classmates. We are making a music analysis of the Pink Floyd album "Wish You Were Here." That's our current idea. And I'm pretty excited for it, but my god, I am dreading the amount of work that's gonna have to be put into that, because it's not easy. It really isn't. So we need the egg. We need the egg. We have the what else did I need for a cake? I've genuinely forgotten the cake recipe, and I don't remember what it looked like. I know there was wheat. I know there was an egg. There was buckets. There was buckets of milk. Or was there just one bucket of milk? Ugh. I do not remember. Oh god, oh wow. Whatever noise I just made, I hope I never make it again, because that was dreadful. We do need buckets though. We need 3 buckets, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna use up my buckets. So we're gonna need to use up some iron here. Ah, the music. I've missed it so much. But yeah. Where's the cow? We need the cow. We need to milk it for all it's worth. That's the goal. We need to make this cake. This cake's gotta be great. Come on. Can I can. W. Alright, now we just need the egg. Where am I gonna get an egg? I need the chicken despawned. I can't even like. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, the demand is absurd, I tell you. It is genuinely absurd currently with everything I do, to put it simply. So sheer stress has put me away from this to start, and my god, I think the music is a little too loud. I love this track, but I can barely hear myself speak. I could just do this, honestly. I think this will help. Yeah, okay. I can turn it back up then. I just like slightly peek my head out from my headphones. One of my ears, so I can properly hear myself. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm sure you want that. Am I just gonna have to wait on you to get an egg? Or should I go to the field and get a chicken? Alright, it's fine. We'll get bread while we wait for that. But that's one reason. Another reason is that I'm preparing for a theater play, because if you did not know, I play in a theater or in a amateur club, sort of, like a drama club, but it's for just, you know, average folk. And I was invited about a year ago to play in it, and I've been playing ever since. And on the 30th of November, we are preparing for another play, which is the first one since the summer season. You know, was the last one when we did so. So I was gonna make bread. I'm out here sitting, opening chest. I'm like, what can I make? So here we go. Bread time. Bread. I've got time to farm. I baked the bread! Nah, man. Maybe I have to, like, eat it. We'll get to that, I guess. But that worries me about the cake, then. I guess we'll just, get to slabbing, I suppose. Slabbing is the way to go. Oh, this is gonna take a while, because you can't freaking chicken do anything properly here. So we're gonna have to adapt. That's like little to no slabs, but it's gonna have to work for now. Can we just like... Right. I've already forgotten like half of the issues that I had with this. I have to make stairs. That's the... Okay, we'll make stairs instead. That's fine. Then we'll have slabs. I need to figure out another thing, actually, if this is the case. Oh my god. Uh-huh. That's great. Do I have any stairs? I do have a couple of stairs. I need to figure one thing out, and one thing clearly is, can I make a seamless connection between the slabs and stairs? I really hope I can, but I need to be sure. So I'll do something like this per se, and then can I... Oh god. Okay, that's fine. You know, it's fine. You know, no C can do. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. We'll figure that out in no time. Oh my god. God, it all takes forever. Why does it take like 3 years to fix the pickaxe thing? Oh my god. But yeah, the theater play is something I'm getting to do, but I will say I'm pretty sure I have already told a couple people that work there that this play might be my last, because I physically, I've already had to stray away from so many things to, you know, do the things I actually want to do. And, knowing that, I might even be in this country with next year, that I will talk about more afterwards, a bit further on in this episode. But that combined with the fact that I just don't really like it, and the fact that it's causing me so much stress in the sense that it's making everything more overblown, is worrisome, and I really do not want to think about it. So I think after this play, it might be ropes for me for a bit. I will say I still think with the idea, not think, I tweak with tweak. What is bro tweaking on? But I'm always fond of the idea of going into actors, or, you know, doing some sort of actor type role, but I don't know. I physically cannot, and if I can't even make a one YouTube video that has basically little to no effort, what are the odds that I can make a make it to theater every single week for an hour or two, if this is practically already impossible, or mission impossible to me, basically. So I'm just thinking about it, and obviously I want to give them a bit of notice. I know that the next play is supposed to be somewhere between January, as far as I remember hearing a very long time ago, but I think I need to show a quick notice right after that I am not willing to participate anymore because of all the factors I said below. So yeah, I will ride this high with this last one for sure, and afterwards I will keep looking in some other directions. Maybe I will do something actually noteworthy with the free time I've had. I've always tinkered with the idea of doing some sort of filmography, video making, filmography. Yes, we'll take that one gladly. But oh, my cat's yelling. Yo, bro, I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but he is going absolutely buck wild as we speak. Okay. Need to go even lower. Whee! What's with the cave noises? I guess we could do this. Maybe we should like build like a dam for no apparent reason. I know that the island is theoretically sinking. That I know of. Oh. Well, now I definitely won't be able to place a block. There we go. Oh, now it doesn't work. Yeah, I see how it is. Okay. Now I can't get the other one. What is this? Alright. There we go. So here we go. For sure my mother just arrived home, so that explains why I'm not talking in this current moment. But yeah, I think the theater point was pretty decently subsided. Can you like not? Where's friendly mobs? I need to turn them down. Unless y'all can protest. Oh, there's not even that many audio options. I forgot, but I guess we'll turn it down a little bit more. No, I've created a fucking no. God dang it! All right, I have water, right? I could just. Oh, I'm just creating more issues. No, I'm making more ponds. No, what have I done? It doesn't even help. I'm just creating a little, like, what's it called? A whirlpool in my estate. This is awful. And then what we'll do right underneath, like this, and then we will make this, and then we'll make it look pretty. Right now, let's just get the bridge to work. How about? I think that's a good place to start. This is. I should have made it one lower. But you know what? We'll have like a slight of it. Could you not trample the crops? I'm sorry. You have to die. I can't bear to watch this, man. I've already had it with y'all stinking animals, man. Y'all have been absolute fiends to my crops, and I just cannot deal with that sort of thing. Is this gonna go on the up high? Oh my god. Okay, maybe we could do this. Yeah, why not? This checks out. Like we have like a little thing here. We'll maybe like make like a little fishing dock. Oh, that's great. All right, let's get rid of this. So we have a completely screwed up. We have a river now, basically. We have a little current in our house. So that's great. Oh, this will make trying to get on the bridge a lot more difficult, but oh well. I don't care. I have too much pride in my build, which looks abhorrently awful. So I do not apologize in any means. Anywho, sleepy time. Sleepy time. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, I guess on a more lighthearted topic now to continue. I think it's mostly I've spent the first 20 minutes of this episode just saying, oh yeah, everything sucks, life sucks. That's not true. Granted, an overworked life might not be the most, let's say, healthy by any means. I think all could agree with that statement. But it does create great moments, and in this case, it's Independence Day right now. So if you're a fellow Latvian, happy Independence Day, and if you're not Latvian, then still celebrate it, because why not? Some people celebrate the U.S. Independence Day, even though they're not American. So I guess it gives them a reason to enjoy fireworks. So it's not a bad thing by any means. I support that. I mean, hey, fireworks are cool and all, so I say screw it. But yeah, that's what I'm celebrating currently, and had a great dinner. It was really delicious. Have to give credits to the chef, also known as my mother, so I'll take that. And just had a really good time. Just plus it gave me another free day. It gave me the opportunity to make this video. I'm currently making it on Independence Day. It's a holiday, which means that I've had enough time to, you know, spend some lovely time with y'all. So there's that. And I hope it was not in vain. Let's put it that way. How many more can we make? $13, $14, $15. Oh god, 15, and that's gonna be the limit. I think 36 is well enough for now. We'll just make this area. We'll start from here. This will be 1. And then we'll have it go like this, I'd say. And then we'll make more on that side. Just make like a little thing here. Yeah. We'll make another one over here. It's gonna make a little lodge porch. Just a nice little bridge that we can work with here. Oh. It does appear though that we are very quickly running out of wood. I guess we can. What? What? Oh, that's. Oh wait. It might be saved. Oh god, that looks disgusting. But it does work because now theoretically. Oh, but they don't connect anyway. It's still really gross. Oh, dude, no. I mean, you know what? It's an aesthetic. Y'all might not understand it. It's an aesthetic, alright? It's... Oh my goodness gracious. Can we, like, do something like this, maybe? Does that kind of help? It's a design. It's a design choice. Maybe some of y'all don't understand, but I do. Because it's my own design, so... Oh, sweet Hail Mary and Joseph. This looks a little rough. I think we can. That means we can get rid of one side of them. Honestly, we can do this, right? We'll keep that there. It kind of fits, and then we'll also get rid of this. 1 second. Just everything's falling into this goddamn vast ocean. Another couple more positives. I was not invited, but I was basically told that I'm participating in some Olympic type activities, or in like I don't know if y'all had them in y'all's countries, but basically like Olympics, but for like studies. Let's say like a Latvian Olympics or English Olympics, where they just like test who's better at English, just to like flex on each other, or get like some sort of, you could be like on your CV in like 20 years time, like, oh my god, you're the best at English at this specific competition. Like that type of stuff, that type of ordeal is what I'm trying to refer to here. But I think I also have to get rid of this, because otherwise it doesn't work and it's pissing me off. So I need to get it done properly. One more. But yeah, I've been invited to all 3 of them in my in-depth courses, which is crazy. Because if you told me that, let's say, 18 months ago, when I wasn't even thinking about biology or anything of that sorts, I'd say you'd lost your mind. But here I am. I've participated in 2 of them already. I've participated in social studies and in English, where I got, I'd say, respectable results, at least in the test side. I'm not sure of the total results currently. I think in English I know mine. It was like 80 out of 132 points. And I'm not sure if there's like any second round type thing with it or anything. I just know that I did semi-okay, like I did average for a test, per se. And then I had the social studies one, which was fucking terrible. I'll be blunt, and I'll just say I did not have a fun time. I got yet again an average score, but the fact that an average score is around 60 and I got, let's say, 56, it's still not something to write home about. I'll put it that way. Like, it wasn't like, look, mom, I did so well. It's like, no, you did average. It's fine. What are you doing? Stop flexing your shitty ass results, man. I could care less. But yeah, I'll put this here, so, and then I'll put the second one here, I think. Put like a little, we'll do this. Screw it. It looks ugly, but I like it, so bear with me, I guess. Is it gonna float? I think it might, and that's gonna be the issue. I guess we can do it like, fuck. I hate this. I hate that I have to like spend hours trying to get rid of simple stuff that would usually take minutes, but hey, it's the charm. Don't question it. It looks awful. But yeah, I got selected for all 3. Still yet to do biology, which is the last one that I'm allegedly supposed to participate in. I hope I do well, at least to some extent. I know I have to practice, but I genuinely cannot get around to doing it. I didn't study for social studies at all, which I guess would explain the reason behind maybe not doing so well. So there's that, I guess. So that's my 2 cents, really. I need to, actually I can just put the, we'll do this. It's not gonna connect, is it? Oh, it is! W! There we go. It still looks terrible, but it's like, it's moderate. I could deal with this, but I need another stair. God damn it. Then we'll make this the same thing on the other side. So yeah, that's biology, and I also, last thing in terms of accomplishments, the rest will be more question based, which will make y'all think more. Not to say that y'all do not think, and apparently so if you're listening to a guy who says y'all every 30 seconds, but the last thing that I did, which I would say is an accomplishment, is I wrote a song. Yeah, well, at least I finished one. I have many incomplete songs up until this point, which I never really finished, but I did finish one, about 2 days ago, and I'd say it's one of my favorite pieces that I've done to this point. If you did not know, I'm a musician, and I do like songwriting, and I hadn't really, done it in a bit, because I just lacked mainly motivation, and usually when I do songwrite, it goes through this sort of like state, you know? It goes through a state where you write so many songs, and then suddenly you just don't. At one point, your mind is just captivated by the thought of just making more songs, and it shits out like six of them in one session, or at least the melody, what you're looking for, at the very least. So that's one thing. So I wrote another song. It's probably the first one I've properly written since December of last year, which last year I did one for a company, which specifically my brother's company, which maybe you can check it out. I'm not sure if I'll put a link to the description, because I genuinely do not know where it is posted, which is kind of an issue actually, but yeah, go check that out if you can. I would heavily appreciate it if you did. And is there iron bars in this version? I guess we'll find out in a second, but let me sleep first. Never mind, I'm not gonna sleep. Can I make iron bars? Ooh, wait, this changes things. Although, it would look so much worse, wouldn't it? Nah, who am I kidding? We'll make some and then we'll test them out. These are gonna be like premium guardrails. We'll just make a couple. Make 64 of them. We might have to replace everything. I should probably go mining after this session. Or at least the next episode we should go mining. Because we're running out of resources very quickly. As beknownst to absolutely nobody. So yeah. Alright, we're back here. Let's go. Can we do this? Ooh. Well, that looks fucking ugly, but actually, nah. I kind of fuck with this. This is nice. I'd say this is a design choice of which doesn't look completely terrible. Oh god, these take forever. Is this obsidian? What are we doing here? Okay. Honestly, I think we should remake everything entire bars. It looks so much better. It's a lot more sophisticated. And I just realized I have no more oak wood, I think. Or I think I have another stack somewhere. Stack? Hey, we got a stack. I like stack. Yeah, I like stack. I like a stack. Place one here. Oh, that close? Yeah, sure, why not? My god, I'm sneezing like a fire truck. Because they sneeze a lot. Fun fact. They do. I did just make that up, but believe me, they do. Right. Here we go. Lovely. I've misplaced the note. That's gonna take like 5 years of redoing. I always thought that iron bars are like a late addition, but you know, you have to try it out, right? Because how otherwise are you gonna know? Alright. And then we'll make another over here. Like a nice little thing we got. Oh god. Don't place it there, please. Leave some for the rest of us. You filthy guy. Jeez. Alright, then we'll make them here. Which means I have to replace every single fence. But at least that means I'll be able to use them for something. So that's good. Maybe I'll use them for the underneath, like the undercarriage of the bridge, you know? And yeah. So those are the main accomplishments. Olympics, Independence Day isn't really an accomplishment, but I guess just having a good time as of late, because I've had some struggles. So I'm glad that I get to have a little bit of a break at least. So there's that. That's one. So now we'll get to more of the more questionable things that I've had to let's say endure, and I'm getting my notes out. That's why I slightly had to jank my mouse for a second. So, first things first, I know it may not be relevant to some of y'all, and especially due to me playing already a different nostalgic game, and I don't even know if it counts as nostalgic, but, you know, OG Fortnite's permanently coming back starting from, December 6th, and it may sound not too, it might not be the most interesting thing you've ever heard. It's probably, you know, average news to some other folk, but as a person who started playing Fortnite, like, well, not properly, but ever started playing Fortnite at around Season 3, I'd say. I did play it on the PS4 in Season 4, and then I started playing it a bit because I got my PS5, bless my brother in that regard. How does that look? That looks fucking atrocious. Why did I do that? I think my bridge is done. Actually, no, there's still the undercarriage. Shit. But yeah, I started playing Fortnite around Season 5 properly, because I had the PS4 to do so, and it was fun. I always had a lot of fun with it, to some extent. I did play on PS4. Yeah, like, I didn't just say that. Nice one. But, I don't know. I never played solos or even duos to that extent. I was probably one of the only people on this planet who, like, played the, I don't even know what it's called. The 50v50 mode? Is that what it was called? No, but it was something else. There was something else. But it was, like, one of the average, like, red versus blue type challenges that you had to do. God, I hate that you cannot place them like this. You have to, like, I guess we'll just place the underneath now. Wow, look at this. I feel like this needs a bit of an undercarriage, or else it just looks a little gross. I think we can do that for sure. We'll try to fix that up in a second. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite games of all time. That would be a bit of a stretch in a sense, but to say it's one of the most fun games I've played, that would not be an understatement. I'd say that Fortnite has given me plenty of joy throughout the years, and it would be a discourse. It would be a it would be naive to say that that's just not the case. So yeah, I'm really glad that it's coming back to its OG state, because that's when I used to play. My favorite season might be a bit controversial. It was Season 9. I really had a lot of fun. It was Chapter 1, Season 9, for the record. I'm not sure how the chapters work nowadays, but it was Season 9. Had a buttload of fun with that game, or that specific game mode. God damn it, we're running out, but I guess I could see from this view. Hey, not too bad. It looks a little weird, but you have to appreciate the beauty. All right, I think it looks better than the house, which isn't a great metric, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It has a bit of love, it has a bit of soul in it. I'd say it's lovely. Let's have a little boardwalk. Can we step on this so it goes? There you go. Yeah, see, it's nice. Yeah, no, I like it. I don't care. I like it. Nothing else matters if I like it. Actually, we can do the. Should I do the thing? Maybe I should. Let's see how it looks if I make this gap now accessible, or like, you know, we do this. And then we do this. Does that look good? Does that give it a bit more etch and detail? The only thing is there is nothing on top of them, so it's gonna look gross. So I think I'll just revert it to what it was. And yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. We have all my friends playing it, or my friend group are deciding on playing it. So I'm pretty excited. Why am I trying to sleep? My little nauseous brain needs to take a little break, I think. Something tells me. And, yeah. Alright. We could probably go mining, realistically. Get at least, like, a little bit of iron. So, ooh. We have an op. 1 second. 1 second. Come back here. What are you doing in this mortal plane, bud? You're not allowed here. Holy... Oh my god. Skeleton, no. Skeleton, listen. Listen, I need this egg. I could care less about your filthy arrows and whatnot. But this egg is special. We need to go back. I'm not sure if we'll get the achievement, because I'll be honest, I think the achievements are a bit broken in this version. But we have everything we need. Except for the sugar, but we have the sugar cane, so let's quickly bake a cake. So we need wheat, sugar, and we have the milk already. Nice. So, 2 of these. I think it was like this. Egg. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Oh, snap. Wait. Wait. Yeah, there we go. There's the milk. We'll place the milk in last. So, egg, sugar, and milk. It leaves the buckets. I think it was in what was it in the 360 version that they take all the buckets as well. That was just like so engraved in my head that that's exactly what happens. Can I not place it on top? I can. W Nation. I won't even eat the cake. It's just sentimental now. Sorry. I'm not eating it. Yeah. That's sick. So, being excited about Fortnite is one thing. I guess y'all can let me know in the comments what you think of that. What y'all think of OG. Because I consider it a nostalgic game. Not one of the best games, per se, of all time. But one of the most fun. I think that's at least a fair subjective opinion. At least in my personal viewing. I guess that's what an opinion is. It can be subjective. I'm all over the place where I don't really know what I'm saying half the time because it is going half improv, half not. Another thing that I need to think about is about streaming. Now that if, let's say, the theater thing does fall through and I do not pursue staying in the amateur theater, I have been thinking whether I should start streaming again, and if so, what can I stream? Because theoretically, I could stream on YouTube. I could stream this exact playthrough. Although, it is weird with this, because the only way I could see this Let's Play is through the lens of a person who genuinely records it without, like, any extensive editing. And what's it called? Without any extensive editing or any, like, overblown ideas or any sort of, like, interaction with the audience apart from, like, their own story. So, I don't know how I would feel about that. So, when it comes to streaming, it's always been 2 things. It's been, Minecraft speedrunning, which I don't do much as often, but when I did, I had a lot of fun with it. I used to do tons of challenges, for one being trying to get 100 no reset speedruns. Unfortunately, that series ended after 20, after a serious lack of care for the series, and mainly because I wasn't feeling it after getting 20, because I was, quite frankly, pissed after playing it. I just sought no reason to genuinely play it. But I would have wished for that to come back. Or the quest to get sub 20. That also ended after about 20 days. I mean, I got a 21:43 run, but it ended there as I simply... The fact that I didn't play, or the days when I did skip, meant that I would lose basically progress. So, I would do speedrunning. I do a lot of Osu at times, as opposed to my videos from earlier times in like 2021. I used to make Osu content, or quite frankly just one video, so I'm kind of overselling it, but I did stream it a lot, I will say that. And those are the main two. I've been thinking of, in terms of streaming, should I also include Fortnite now at this point? Because I did play it today, and I genuinely did have a bit of fun with it. I will say it how it is. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. And although it does take a butt ton of space, dude. Like, I remember Fortnite being like, let's say 30 gigabytes, and even that would take me the entire day to download, but this time it was like around 100, and I was a bit shocked, but I guess that's like the norm for games of today, so I guess I can't be too shocked. Enjoy that last note. Hey. Look at these mountains, dude. These mountains are so sick. I think we literally explored these like 2 days ago, but, well, not 2 days ago, 2 episodes ago, but we gotta appreciate them, man, because, like, look at this. It looks so nice, so, like, distinct from what you get nowadays. It's something I'll forever gush over, and it's not my problem if you don't like me gushing over it. So yeah, I'm thinking about it, and honestly, I'd be glad to hear some sort of feedback or any sort of comment, just asking what would you like me to stream. It could be a game that I've never played before, because I genuinely like playing through games for the first time. I recently started playing Horizon Zero Dawn on my PS4, and I haven't like touched my PS4 at all. And the only reason I have Horizon Zero Dawn is because there used to be this I think it was in the pandemic time, where they would give out games for free, so people would, you know, in troubling times they get to play games. You would get games like Subnautica, Enter the Gungeon. You'd get, what else was there? I think it was Abzu. Ratchet and Clank, I'm pretty sure, was another. And one of them was, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, like the complete edition, since I'm assuming that, you know, they were working on a new game, so they... Look at this view. Why don't I live here, dude? Look at this place. This is genuinely amazing. I'm sorry, but yeah. Carrying on. Please don't die. Please don't die. Thank you. But as I said, I recently started playing Horizon Zero Dawn a bit more, and I've already started really enjoying it. I'm about, I will say, 2 hours in terms of gameplay into the story. I'm already a big fan of it. I've always liked Legend of Zelda, and it's kind of similar in the sense, but it gives you more backstory right off the bat. And I like it. I like it. I'm excited to see how it's gonna unravel. It's kind of like watching a movie, basically, but you're the one who's like kind of trying to push it further. It's like, come on, just do something, type of thing. I cannot find a cave, dude. I am it's struggle town over here. But yeah, y'all can let me know what to play, and I will most definitely hear you out, because I do read all my comments, and I do appreciate anything or any type of support that comes my way. And finally, for the last topic of today, which might be a bit of a longer one, is it might be a bit of a filled rant in a sort of a way. And I know we just talked about Independence Day and how you should be proud of your country, per se, and how, you know, you should be as patriotic as you can be. But knowing the fact that I have constantly preached about the idea of studying and traveling abroad, it's a bit of a contradiction, I'd say. A bit off the norm. Nice iron. That was like nothing, but we can keep going. And yeah, I've been really tinkering with the idea as of late, because I've noticed that this school is great. I will not undermine the opportunities that this school can open for you. It's a great place. In theory, I could study and continue studying in a university which consists either of biology, social studies, or English, if I want to be an English major, per se. God forbid, but if I do want to be one. And I just want to say that I just don't see any opportunity with studying in here. I don't feel like I can fuel the dreams that I genuinely have, and my dreams are not of being, let's say, if it's social studies, a journalist, or a biology in terms of being like a paramedic, per se, or a psychotherapist, for example, or not psycho, or a physiotherapist. But it just doesn't feel what I want, and my needs in terms of what I want is something of the creative aspect. When I think of things that I genuinely would be like willing to do, one is obviously this. I would love to, talk to people. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I feel like I could get my own creative spin on things. Like, this is one of my more creative things. I wouldn't say it's maybe creative. It's more like, just like, if I had to describe this series, I'd say it's just a, almost like not a walkthrough, but just an average Let's Play. It's a style of content that's been dead for many years. Well, maybe not dead, because when a famous YouTuber or any personality in this space, they play a new let's say God of War game or a new Spider-Man game, they still get views. Or if they play, with Markiplier, who plays 3 random games that are like on Gamer Jolt or Itch.io, you put those on and it's still popular. But I'm talking more in terms of it being what people would always watch, and it would be the Yogscast making videos or any of that genre. So it's like, it's almost unnatural to see content like this nowadays, and that's what I'm trying to the message I'm trying to portray is that not only is it rare to see this stuff on it, I just want to be more on the creative side. I've always loved the idea of being just a pure musician, a songwriter, or a singer. That's always, piqued my interest in terms of things to do, as well as that filmmaking. This summer, me and my my significant other, we both thought of an idea. Is that a desert? We're gonna be in a desert. Oh my god. Thought of an idea of making a analog horror or something of that nature, and we fully got to the point of having an idea. I was fully invested into the idea of making this universe that's in my mind turn into reality, despite the budget or the limitations that it might have. It's different like that, and I've always tinkered with those ideas, and I feel like this school, with all of its in-depth class options, none of those really suit me. The closest it's ever been is with band, and that's what kind of rejuvenated my love for music in the first place. But it's just not enough. It's not an actual course. It's like an add-on, basically. It's like something on top of that. Like, if you want to do this, you can do it. It's not like an actual course you can take. It's a thing that can happen maybe once or twice per week. I've gained money even from being in this band, but still. What is this? Is there like a famine? Look at this shit. There's so many of you. What? But yeah. That's like, I've always been on that creative path, and this school physically does not give me that. And I feel like that's the issue I have with school in general, and how much decisions it makes you have at the bright old age of like 14 or 15 years old. Because I'll be completely brutally honest and say that even though I've always was like, oh, I want to be like an astronaut, a firefighter, I want to be this, I want to be that, that just doesn't happen. And I get the whole idea of maybe, let's say, teaching, people young on their career paths and what they want to do, for example. I think in that sense, I understand, but it's proven more often than not a troubling stepping stone, that the second you turn the age of 18, for example, or basically forced into the real world, and now you're like, oh, you made your decisions? Are your decisions clear now? Okay, you're now thrown into it, or you're just gonna be like gone with the world, basically. So I feel like giving that responsibility to a 15-year-old, when some people even at the age of 18 are, I'm sorry, slightly, naive in what they will receive, is a kind of like a death sentence. Because if I had the choice, I would probably go to a music or arts high school, realistically, something that specializes in that regard, because this whole program, it's taught me valuable things, for sure. Is it the things that I want to pursue? Debatable. Really debatable. It might be like a very small fraction. It's not the full thing though. And studying abroad would help with those issues because I've basically left with 3 options in what to do in terms of studying. Because my main plan is to keep on studying. I don't think it ends here at high school. Some people do so and go to their dreams. I could theoretically do that. Like, let's say I advertise and become a singer in some band and I, have money in my pocket. Not a lot, but, I would have some. And, that's always an option, but I don't think that's the best option because it kind of limits your abilities to create something or have a solid reputation per se. And it leaves me with 3 options. One is that I don't care. I could do music on the hobby side and I still do social studies, biology, and English. The second option is redoing high school in terms of going to a different high school that actually does specialize in arts and music. For example, in our country, one of the most popular ones is called Ventspils in our case, or VMMV for short. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, or I don't remember, but basically it's all about music. It comes down to either singing, guitar, even to like lighting. Let's say you want to, know the lighting effects, basically direct the sound and light of an average theater play. Something that I would participate in. Some people do so, and you can learn that at that school. That's another option. It would probably mean that I would have technically wasted 3 years of my life, technically speaking, but if I want to stay here and I actually want to pursue what I want to do, it's a tough price. It's not the toughest price to ask for. It's like, well, you should have known type ordeal. But, that also boils down to my point, which I said earlier. Also, I cannot find iron or anything. I've been looking for a cave. I don't even know what I picked. I was looking for food. But... And the third option was studying abroad, which came up pretty recently for me. This year in English, we have two, or English class has been split into 2 parts. Where on Mondays we have an American teacher teaching us, or in other words, we have 2 usual classes, and then one class we go to this exchange teacher. Basically, she works for a program. And she basically teaches us lessons once per week, and we learn a lot of things. And one of those things was universities, and more or less. Oh my god, this place is fucking terrifying. Not the class. The class is not terrifying. It's one of my favorite classes to actually take this year. It's really, really fun, and it's one of the reasons I'm really glad that what's it called? There's a lot of you. Guys, you're interrupting my speech. Stop it. Oh my god. It's one of the main reasons why I've been thinking about universities or studying abroad, per se. There's 3 of you in this one little pit. I just want some iron, dude. I'm not even here for y'all. I'm sorry, y'all mean absolutely nothing to me. Yeah, shut up. There's a cave down here, isn't there? Hey, we found a cave. W. Oh, is that gold? No, it's not. But yeah, it made me think because turns out that in this country there is an exchange program or a partnership program between U.S. schools and Latvian schools. Or at least between Latvian citizenship and U.S. citizenship, where, let's say, you have good enough grades and you're definitely willing enough to do it, there are chances that you could get full-blown scholarships into universities in the U.S. For example, one of the public schools being mentioned, which have full scholarships, is Utah, for example. The University of Utah, which I think is a completely great opportunity, despite everything that might be going on currently in the U.S. There is no denying the fact that as a source of experience in life and just how much that could bring, an experience of that nature, it is incredibly valuable, and it's really made me have a completely almost new perspective on life, where it's almost like a must. Like, I need to do this. You wanna walk into the fire. You brave soul. I stopped you from doing so, and I instead killed you. But because it could literally be anywhere. I don't care what abroad school it is, honestly. Like, I know some relatives even of mine, or well, do they count as relatives? I guess if they're my my brother's fiance's cousins? No, nieces. That nieces and nephews. That's very confusing. But basically, relatives of mine. I did not have to confuse that. For example, want to study in Italy, for example, and I was always like, well, that's incredibly ambitious. Like, I fully commend going somewhere else just to, get the highest of what you need. But now, after many talks, for example, it makes sense. Because, well, yeah. Plus, there's so much just within, not just within studies, just like the clubs that you can, like, go to, or like debates, or, partnerships you can get by working there. It's extraordinary, honestly. It's just, words can't even describe how much I think that is, how valuable that is, and how passionate I am about getting it done. So, what I did was I sent an email to the company, or not the company, the program that does these things, and I got a bit more intel in the sense that there's a meeting, a scheduled like group meeting on the 27th of November, where you have to just go up digitally, and I will get more in depth about it, because and it's to do with the US program. I haven't gotten any responses from other programs which I have checked out, but it's the first one I will have some sort of potential idea about, and it makes me pretty excited. I would be lying if I didn't say so. So, yeah. Hence why I've thought a lot about it. I am not sure how the whole living situation might turn out, for example, but I'm willing to take any risks and do anything to get this sort of experience, because you live for things like these, man. You don't live for work, for example. You're not gonna live just to a slave to work for somebody else, for example, for your entire life. Although I do know a lot of people who have done that their entire life, and quite frankly, it sounds miserable, and they say it's miserable most of the time. So, I don't want to live that sort of life. It's not something I wish to do, and I want to experience as much as I can in life. I want to travel the world, which is wrapped around me, because I'm fully aware of the fact that the world isn't just, Latvia. It's not even 1% of the entire world. There's so much within it, and the more I encase myself in it, means that the less I've explored, and I don't like that thought. I think that almost makes me think I've limited my options on purpose. Like, I haven't looked, and I want to explore it. I'm already privileged enough to know that I have traveled to different countries, experienced the culture that they provide. For example, Slovakia in 2015, where I went skiing there and checked out many castles and areas and hills, which make me want to understand the culture more. And I was 9 at the time, but still, it's something. It's more than just, oh yeah, I did this to get like another tick off my list. Oh, here we have another country that I've visited. I just want to experience that. It's different. It's surreal even. And also, I'm pretty sure I'm lost because I have no idea where the fuck we are, but I guess that's for another time. And I'll leave that with my last 2 cents. So, yeah. If you really stuck to the end of this video, good job. It was extremely uncut, and I kept on talking, and my voice, quite frankly, hurts from talking in this more monotone voice almost. I don't want to speak higher because that would hurt even more. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. If you really did stick around since those last 2 months, thank you. I highly appreciated that you would be as patient to still watch content like this, even though. And yeah, I hope to see you around. And I'll say this much: episode 10 is gonna be a bit more different than usual. So yeah, I will see y'all then, and I think it'll actually come out this week's Friday. This video is currently done on Monday, and it's probably gonna be done on Tuesday because I feel like y'all just deserve 2 uploads in a week. That's the least I could do. Obviously, I don't owe you anything by theory, but it's the rules that I decide on myself, so you can't really blame me for that. So yeah, look out for that this week, and I hope y'all will enjoy that. For now, it's been another fun episode, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care for now. Bye-bye.